Hey, happy new moon eclipse in Aquarius. Here we are at the beginning of eclipse season for the year. So we are in our first eclipse of the year, and we're starting it off with the new moon eclipse at that. So things are about to be shifting, things are about to be coming in and like changing and morphing. And I really love eclipse season for that because you really can't call like what's gonna come in, like, and that's why it's so important at this time to really like trust, surrender, take a step back. Like, this is a time for observation, this is a time for reflection, this is a time for kind of getting clear, especially as we are also in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, which is going to be beginning at the end of the month. So we also have that energy. Not to mention that as we are here at this new moon eclipse, we are also beginning the new Chinese New Year, right? We're stepping into the new year of the fire horse energy. Ramadan is also beginning. So there is just like a lot of energies of newness, new beginnings, things that are going to want to be like birth and began, right? Because when we think about, we've literally just had Saturn go into Neptune. So y'all, I survived my Saturn return. I survived my first Saturn return. I'm 31 and I feel like I did pretty good. I'm like, it's not as bad as y'all say, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, so Saturn is now in Aries, so I'm a Saturn in Pisces. Neptune has also gone into Aries, right? And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's a cardinal sign. So this is the sign where things begin. We're also in the year of number one, numerologically, right? So when you like are recognizing all the things that are kind of lined up cosmically at this time, this eclipse I feel like is such a potent portal. Like, it's such a very potent portal. All eclipse seasons are, and that's why you can't do too much forcing, or you can't like do like too much. Like, you literally, I love just letting the universe work, because especially, and I know for me, I am someone who does put in the work. I do the work on a regular, consistent basis, right? So it's like when it does come to eclipse season, even when it comes to, like practicing certain types of magic, it's like you could literally take your foot off the gas. You could take your foot off the gas, because like this is literally like when the universe starts working its magic and starts doing its thing, which I really really love and appreciate. And so I hope you can kind of get into that energy as well. Allowing life to flow and show up for you, and letting the universe really show you how good it can get. Like, yes, we definitely want to see just all the goodness and the abundance that the cosmos has in store for us. And simultaneously, there's a lot of things that are happening in the world right now, right? So they're like, and the Schumann was going crazy. It was like angel wings on the Schumann. There was a full like blackout in the middle. So like when you look at the wings, right, and even if you were to perceive it as a butterfly, that's literally like change, transformation on a collective basis, babe. Like, so the portal's going to be for the whole collective. I'm just getting for this with this Aquarius energy, right? Because that is the card of the community. So like, we are all going to be stepping into a portal. We're all going to be stepping into this portal together. So there may be an important choice point that we are going to find ourselves in. Wow, that's very interesting. So I just channeled that. I'm like, okay, that's very interesting. I'm gonna have to go into that deeper on another time, because I literally just channeled that. And y'all wanna know what's so funny is that like I literally thought I was recording. I have already did like completed the whole intro, and after I was like, let me see how long I've been talking, because I can't see it on the way I'm recording. I can't see the timer. I look at it and I haven't even been recording. So I was literally just like talking. So I've had like a little warm up. And maybe that's the way Spirit wanted it. Because I've kind of like already gone into it. And then it helps me also not to go so long. Because I am kind of aware about the things that I want to touch on. But that was funny. I also had like an interruption with the lights. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of unexpected things. There's going to be like, and it's just like, be cool. Just be cool. um yeah, because I feel I've been feeling the eclipse energies already just dropping in the past week or two. Even like the last week, it was like something was like happening every day. It was like, what is this? And I just have to do like a lot of reflecting, which is, yeah, what this time is best for. So you need to be expending your energy wisely, right? So literally, yeah, knowing what you want to give to at this time. Yeah, as I was talking about the Schumann, so like all of these energies, especially, and not even to talk about the denser, the more negative energies and frequencies that are very much dominating like the media and the collective at this point, right? So if you've been feeling ungrounded, make sure you're taking that time to really give to yourself. Maybe this looks like just sitting outside, getting some sunlight. Because, baby, that sunlight is healing and the sun is coming back. So, even just seeing that. Because earlier today, it was like 5:30 and I saw where the sun was at. And I was like, yeah, we're so back. We're so back. Like we're getting back here. And so whatever it is, maybe it's taking a walk, maybe it's moving your body, maybe you're working out, maybe you do yoga, whatever it may be. Maybe you already have an energetic grounding practice. Whatever it may be, a type of ritual or routine that can really like ground you in, even if it's like making your bed and saying your prayers, right? That could be a grounding practice because boom, it brings you back into your body. You are here, you are present. Yeah, because there's also something about presence. And so like I really want to get into this reading. So hey y'all, my name is Naomi. Welcome in. I hope this reading resonates with you, and if it does, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I do these full moon and new moon uh, collective readings in according with the moon cycles. I also channel each spread specifically for the moon cycle that we are in, whatever is present. Um, yeah, and so if you're interested in a personal reading, you can go and book at nastouchjewelry.com. I'll make sure to have the links down below. I'll also have the links for my books. Get Life Is, it's a 52-week devotional journal, especially as we're coming into this energetic new year that's going to be starting like Aries season. It's next month, okay? Like, so take this time to really like gather yourself because things are going to speed up. Things are going to get even spicier. It's already been a spicy 2 months, 1.5 months. It's been spicy already out here, right? And so we need to take this time to really be prepared. We need to really be taking this time to prepare. And so I hope that you're taking care of yourself and you're doing well. So I have a 5 card spread for this new moon eclipse in Aquarius. We have what blessed new pathway is being revealed for you. What energy is being cleared and closed? What energy is being healed and recycled? How can we better allow this to unfold? And what gift are your angels bringing to you this eclipse season? I'm like, and I just wanted to do that little like sweet bonus message. We have clear quartz here that is supporting us. So maybe that is something that resonates with you. Might be a synchronicity. Okay. Maybe a clear channel for this message. And may these messages be in the collective's highest and best good, aligning them with the divine's will and their highest soul, purpose, and destiny timeline. Ashe. Okay. 5 card spread, Spirit. Can I please have a card for what blessed new pathway is being revealed at this new moon eclipse in Aquarius? 3 cards. Emotions are running high. A win-win outcome is forecast, and it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. See, I told you, like, this is gonna be our time to gather ourselves before it's really gonna be some action taking time. New moon in Aries energy, which is gonna be coming next month. Well, actually, it'll probably be in April. The new moon in Aries will be in April. We will have the full moon in Libra. Dang, that's crazy because the full moon in Libra is here too. A win-win outcome is forecast. So it's something significant about the next moon cycles after we come out of eclipse. And we have emotions are running high. Super moon here. So it's giving that, yeah, from now until April, it's going to be a very significant time. It's going to be a time to like keep your wits about you. Your emotions are going to be running high. Things are going to be occurring. Things are going to be shifting, right? When we're in the eclipse energy, like, yeah, that's when the cosmos is really having free reign. That's when the divine could really work. This is when God and the ancestors and spirit, like, can really work and pull things and kind of like shift things for you. Like, these are portals. This is a portal here. And so we're stepping into this portal here in eclipse season, and we're going to step out through these Libra and Aries moons. I wish I could do the math. Okay, the full moon eclipse is on the 3rd. Give it about 14, 15 days. That would be like the 18th-ish for the full moon in Libra. And so that would make the new moon in Aries coming around sometimes at the beginning, sometime at the beginning of, go, sometime at the beginning of April. So in the March to April, yeah, you're going to be shifting. You're going to be stepping into something. Emotions are going to be running high at this time. What do you need to release? And I see surrender to the divine underneath that. And so you're going to have to be releasing whatever is like really like worrying you. Anything that like, and you know, and one of the things I ask about what is being cleared and closed. And then I also talk about what is being healed and recycled. Because now that I've been, awakened and on my spiritual journey for these past years, and I've gone through my fair share of eclipse cycles, right? I'm someone who does work with the moon cycles, obviously. So I have recognized the energies of eclipses and why I can like get to this point where I'm just like, I get to let it be now. Like I can literally just like allow things to take form in front of me. And so sometimes, especially when you recognize that these eclipse energies, we be traversing through certain planets, the sister signs at eclipse portals, right? And we're usually moving through that energy for about 2 years, so that's like a full cycle. That's the full cycle. And then of course in each year we're having 2 eclipse cycles, right? So that's like a cycle inside a cycle inside a cycle. And so sometimes things can look like they're ending in one cycle just for it to be renewed in the other one, just for it to be like washed and changed and dried. I don't know why I just got like the image of like a child, like their favorite stuffed animal or toy goes missing, and so they're like really worried and freaked out about that. And they can't find it. They don't know what happened to it. So like it's just like a huge disappointment and loss to them, only to find out that their parent was just like washing it and cleaning it up and like maybe making any adjustments, maybe it need a new button eye or something. So like, and then it's given back. It's like, oh wow, like it was never really lost, right? So I'm just being called to talk about because with that, what you need to release energy, there may be something you're holding on to that's being called to be released. And sometimes, especially in eclipse season, this is something that could come back to you at another time. But you need to have the courage to be able to release something, someone, a situation, a mindset, a behavior, and know that it's going to be a benefit overall. A win-win outcome is forecast, and with this energy, it's like you'll win with whatever way it goes. Whatever way it goes, you're gonna come out on top. Okay. And I was already talking about like that cardinal energy, that energy of beginnings, and Libra and Aries are both cardinal signs, right? So there's gonna be a call to really step into your power, into your leadership, and to really having to go forward in something. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can I please have a card for what energy is being cleared and closed for the collective at this new moon eclipse in Aquarius? What energy is being cleared and closed for the collective at this new moon eclipse in Aquarius? The energy is gaining momentum. Oh, and I kind of like when I was seeing that what you need to release card, I was kind of seeing like as you release, you'll be able to move forward. So what's being clean and clear is like any baggage that would have weighed you down as you continue, like, so you could continue to pick up speed. I cannot get the mirroring on this camera right. Right. But so like the energy is gaining momentum here for what's being cleared is closed. It's like anything that has been previously holding you back, anything that has been like making it so heavy for you to go on. I'm getting like 10 of Wands energy, right? Um, like literally being able to release that and like spread your wings and fly. Like this portal is going to bring an opportunity for freedom, whatever that may mean for you. And whatever way that may mean for you, a personal issue reaches resolution at the bottom of the deck with this full moon in Cancer energy. That's another cardinal sign. So heavy cardinal energy here. I'm telling you, it's going to be like, this is going to be the year for the big steppers. Okay. It's going to be the year for the big steppers. Okay. So like, yeah. With the things that may be going out of your life for you to move forward, it may not feel the best with this emotion running high here and with this full moon and Cancer energy. Cancer is the moon, right? And the moon rules like emotion. So heavy emotions here, right? This may not be easy, but it is what's for the best. You know, I'm thinking about that song that played on House, which I'm sure is like a famous song or whatever. It's like, you know, you can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. But sometimes you'll find out like you get what you need, right? So that's what this energy is. And that's where a lot of trust has to come in. And so don't be anxious about any of the changes, any of the things like you're having to let go. And like, even if you have no idea what comes next, don't give in to fear, because I think this is literally just setting you up to be in a better position. Or I know that because it says a win-win outcome is forecast. This isn't going to hurt you. Like, it may be hurting because maybe you've had an attachment, and maybe lean into that Aquarius energy, that energy of detachment. And it's not because an Aquarius is cold, it's because they just have a different type of knowing. They have a different type of knowing. If you know that something is never really lost, right? If you know that something has always been love and will always be love, right? You don't have to mourn it in the same way. You don't have to doubt it. You don't have to think, whatever negative things may be coming around. Like, what happens if I release this? What do I get? And then what? Right? Because you're just being called to go forward. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can I please have a card for what energy is being healed and recycled at this new moon eclipse in Aquarius for the collective? What energy is being healed and recycled? Nothing is yet set in stone. Oh, so I'm getting your faith energy. What is being healed and recycled at this time is like your ability to really trust and believe. So I think there's going to be a bit of like you're going to see, you're going to get something that's going to allow you I'm like, all my thoughts. Okay, because when I was looking at this card, I'm like, and trigger warning for people who may have like religious trauma, specifically like in the Christian religion, and specifically in a Black church. Maybe I'm like, because that's all I know the Black church. But so looking at this card, it just made me think of that story of Jesus when he is asleep on the boat with the disciples and there is a raging storm, right? There's a raging storm and like the disciples being in such fear, even though they know that Jesus Christ is literally riding with them. In such fear, they wake him up, right? Like worried, right? Yeah. And so like it's giving, but it's like, peace be still. Like they were like anxious, they were worried. So it's like you're about to see just how powerful the divine is, and it's really going to shift the way that you trust and have faith, and you're really going to be surrendering to the divine, period, on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, and so that's what it all is. Like you're literally about to see that when you are in troubled waters, that there is this divine energy that you can call on, that you can lean on, that you can trust in, and know that is working in your highest and best good. Yeah? Yeah, because I love how that came in about Christ. And yeah, what's being healed and recycled. So it's like, yeah, what you thought was tumultuous, what you thought was like impossible, that couldn't happen, it's about to get cleared up. Like it's about to be peace, be still. And it's going to clear. Yeah, so there's like this faith energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Your dreams need a practical plan. Spirit, can I please have a card? Like, I'll take that one since it came out. I'm like, but let me ask my question. Could I please have a card for how can we better allow this to unfold? How can the collective better allow this to unfold at this new moon eclipse? In Aquarius energy, I literally flew out. Surrender to the divine back on the bottom of the deck. I see meditate and contemplate and look at the bigger picture. I actually love that both these cards came out together. And now, we're getting mutable energy. Full moon in Sagittarius would look at the bigger picture, and new moon in Pisces would meditate and contemplate. Oh, but you know what? I mixed up my math. Because did I even do the new moon in Pisces? I didn't. So don't pay attention to my moon math. Or somebody probably caught it then and was like, she didn't even account for the new moon in Pisces. But yeah, anyway, I'm like, now I'm going back and trying to do more calculations. Let me just chill. I'm like, no, let me, I'm like, because I still want to do it. That's my Virgo moon. So, how can we better allow this to unfold? Meditate and contemplate, babe, and like seeing a bigger view, seeing a bigger view of something. This is how you're gonna attain that higher vision, though. Is meditating and contemplating, really going within. And I was already talking about, as we're in this eclipse season, it's going to be heavy energy of just like observe, reflect, relax, restore at this time. Look at the bigger picture. And I was talking about before about how the eclipse cycles work, right? And I just keep seeing this ring light at the middle of this. This the reflection of my ring light on my countertop. So it's just hella cycle energy. But when I was talking about the different like ways you could zoom in and zoom out of the eclipse cycles, like it's like a cycle inside of a cycle inside of a cycle, right? And so that's that energy of being able to zoom out and see more of like what the whole picture looks like, right? You're getting a more holistic vision, right? Because as you meditate and contemplate, as you work with your ancestors or your guides or your angels, if this is something that resonates with you, you start receiving like a bigger perspective, right? You can get tapped into a different type of vision. Yeah, and especially as we are coming into this new moon in Pisces energy, or especially as we're about to go into Pisces season, right? This is a highly intuitive time, right? And so as we step into Pisces season, it's going to be very important to listen to our intuition, see where we are being called, listening to our body, right? And allowing that to inform us. So it's going to be like a very time, like this is just a time to like go within. Yeah, because this is how we're letting it unfold. So it's not saying to do anything like heavily external. It's telling you to look at the bigger picture and to meditate and contemplate, right? And I get like just stillness energy, like peace, be still. So that may be significant for someone. I'm like, someone may be a Christian or grew up in the church. Yeah, and surrender to the divine and give it to the divine. Let them work. Let them work. Meditate and contemplate, like, yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. I'm like, this is probably going so long. I'm at 30 minutes already. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can I please have a card for what gift are your angels bringing to the collective this season, this eclipse season? What gift are the collective's angels bringing to them this eclipse season? They said lessons, babe. I'm like, I really wanted it to be like something cute. But they said, don't let pride get in your way and balance spirituality and practicality. And then we see more Pisces energy. So this is Leo and Pisces energy. Your hard work is paying off. And that's the Moon and Capricorn energy. For the gift, it's like we're gonna get the clarification with the tarot. We're gonna see what the tarot say. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Can I please have additional and clarifying message for what blessed new pathway is being revealed for the collective at this new moon eclipse in Aquarius? I see the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Swords. a way out. The new blessed pathway that is being revealed is the one that you have like been fearing did not exist. Like something, it's like a pathway that literally is going to get you out of like your fears. This pathway is something that has been really like worrying you and troubling you. Yeah, and we see the emotions are running high energy here. And that is the Nine of Swords energy, right? The emotions are running so high, they're being kept up at night. They can't even rest because this Swords energy is the thoughts, it's the minds, it's the racing mind here. Yeah, a racing mind here. But you're about to be in a new position with this Emperor energy. Yeah, King of Swords. You're going to be in control of that. You're going to be able to, like, yeah, get your mind right. You're going to be able to get your mind right. There's a new path that opens up that frees you from this, that literally puts you in a new position, that puts you in your power. So the blessed new pathway that's being revealed is the one where you are fully and wholly in your power. And we see it's time to take action in Moon and Aries energies. The Emperor is Aries energy. So yeah, you're going to be able to take the action. So this pathway is going to open up. And there may be two pathways that open up with this Libra energy, because this is a win-win outcome is forecast. And maybe this may be part of your anxiety because maybe you want to know what direction to go in. An example I'm kind of getting at is like maybe you've started your own business, or maybe you want to start your own business, but you just got offered a new work opportunity, which could be good. And so you're like, whoa, what do I do? I really wanted to like do this with my business, but here's like this guaranteed money that's coming from this like company. What am I gonna do? Like, how do I make it work? There may be a path that opens up that like literally will be a solution for you. Um, yeah, but you're gonna have to take the power. So you're gonna have to really like step into your power and be able to do something and move with something. And you're not gonna why can't I talk? You can't allow your emotions to affect it. Right? But that's what it's gonna be clearing. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Can I please have additional clarifying message for what energy is being cleared and closed at this new moon eclipse in in Aquarius? The Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It fell on the ground in reverse. For what energy is being cleared and closed? And with this Wheel of Fortune energy, it's given for some of you, whatever clears or closes seemingly at this time is only paused. I'm like, that will be for some people, for somebody maybe. Yeah, because with the Wheel of Fortune, that's movement, that's the fate, that's the wheels of like time and destiny turning. But in the reverse, it's stopped. It's not moving. But it's a will, so it's always going to move. It has the ability to. It will at one point, but for whatever reason, it's paused. And this is because you hadn't been seeing something. And so this is going to allow you to like gain new information, gain new skills, really tap into your intuition. So maybe what's being cleared and closed, and maybe cleansed as well, I guess, is not listening to your intuition. Because I think the Page of Cups, sometimes when I see the Page of Cups, I see this fish that he's talking to, right? And we were already talking about this Pisces energy and Pisces being very intuitive, right? The fish is of the water, and the fish is looking like he's communicating with him, right? Something fresh. There's a fresh new idea, there's fresh new information, there's something like new, transmitted, received, intuited, right? Um, that you weren't able to get before when you were in this Two of Swords energy. And so it's like, what's being cleared is like this cycle of not being able to make a decision because you weren't really tapped into uh, your intuitive nature. And maybe that's why it paused for you. But the energy is gaining momentum here. So like I said, the things that are going to be like getting released at this time is only, and so maybe this is part of you really being able to step into your power with this energy is gaining momentum. You're going to be tapping more into your intuition. Um, yeah, more into that feminine energy, whether you're male or female, man or woman. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Four of Swords. I heard the Migos, just wait on it. Ooh, just wait on it. Mm. Just wait on it. Stop asking me. I don't know. I don't know. That's literally me during eclipse season. Because yeah, the Three of Wands to the Four of Swords is definitely giving wait on it. And then I see the Ace of Pentacles right there. So that's what you're waiting on. The Temperance, the Sun. Yeah, because the angels are cooking up something for you, babe. So it's like, yeah, just keep going. Keep going in the right direction. Allow the things to fall away. Allow the things to stop and pause. And maybe that will help to ease your emotions. Know if you're being called to like let go of something, of someone, of a situation. Like this may not be forever, right? And even if it is, it's only to make room. It's only to make room for like all the goodness that they want to bring in for you, right? So thank you, Spirit. Can I please have additional clarifying message for what energy is being healed and recycled at this new moon eclipse in Aquarius? For the collective, what energy is being healed and recycled? We got nothing is yet set in stone. Ooh. 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 Interesting. For what is being healed and recycled, we have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant came out in reverse. So there may have been a connection that came to an end, or a connection that like, I don't know, like maybe it was somebody you thought you were going to marry. Maybe there was someone that you thought you were going to marry. I'm like, but this seems so specific. I'm gonna have to kind of read it for another example. But I'll say like what came through, like with like talking about with situations being paused and kind of recognizing the different cycles of eclipses. So during a past eclipse cycle, so maybe go back in your journals if you're someone who journals, or look back at the old eclipse dates. Maybe when you lost something or someone. Cause yeah, so let's just say the Two of Cups is like more a soul contract. So this could be a soul contract that you had in a romantic relationship, maybe with a certain like spiritual path or a job, work, creation, a project. Yeah, something you had like a divine appointment with that didn't go right. It didn't happen, like a commitment was not upheld the way it was supposed to. If there was a commitment that was not upheld, whatever kind of commitment, this could have been something with a contract. Like I said, this could be something with school with the Hierophant. This could be something with uh, religion. This could be something, yeah. Yeah, but with it being in the reverse, it's like the commitment wasn't met. That's now coming in. Like there's something that's been cleared here for it now to like come in to have another chance for you to fulfill. There's another chance for you to fulfill this. Like something gets moving again. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Something that you really loved. Something that you really loved, something you thought was for you. Um, yeah. Oh wow, your faith and love. Because I was talking about the faith energy that was being renewed with this. Nothing is yet set in stone. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. It's like, oh, like your faith and love. Yeah, something's gonna be stabilized here. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm like, that's cute. I'm like, I was looking at the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Magician, High Priestess, Death. Yeah, so there's another chance here with this like divine counterpart. So maybe for a lot of you, it is love. That's Taurus energy, Scorpio energy. So nothing is yet set in stone with the situation where like you feel like the commitment was not fulfilled. There's news coming, there's change coming, there's like a speedy shift that's coming. Yeah. A speedy shift to where it's like just peace, be still, and it changes everything. It's back like it never left. Like something is about to be back like it's never left. Interesting. Um okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm like, I love seeing the Two of Cups. With my Libra self, I love seeing the Two of Cups. How can we better allow this to unfold? How can the collective better allow this to unfold at this new moon eclipse in Aquarius? Ooh, the Temperance and the Sun. They said sit back and relax, babe. They said sit back and relax, babe, and let us bring something to you. So just look at the bigger picture. Know the bigger picture is like being looked out for you already. Know that you're being looked out for. So all you got to do is meditate and contemplate and get clear. And there's supreme happiness that is like literally being cooked up for you. So don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Yeah. I see the Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords underneath that. So like, yeah. Hangman, I'm seeing now more Pisces energy. So Pisces season is going to be very happy. I'm seeing with the Sun card come out. And we're having a lot of majors come out. We've had a major come out with each clarification. Well, how many majors we have? 2, 4, 5. That's beautiful. I love that the Temperance and the Sun came out. And even looking at this Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, where I'm just feeling like, don't allow yourself to be deceived, especially with this Pisces energy. Don't get yourself trapped up in any delusions with this sword energy. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. And that's why you're going to need to meditate and contemplate. And you're going to be able to stay clear in this energy. Because with the Sun being here, that means it lessens the blow of any negativity that may be here, which is only probably like the Nine of Swords. But that's just like fear and worries. But that's like, there's going to be clarity that clears this. That's what the Sun brings. It's clarity. And so as you meditate and you contemplate and you do this work, you're going to receive the clarity. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Can I please have additional clarifying message for what gifts are the collective's angels bringing to them this eclipse season at this new moon eclipse in Aquarius? What gifts are your angels bringing to you this eclipse season? At this new moon eclipse in Aquarius. Justice. It's funny because it is work that you got. They're bringing you some work. Like, they're bringing you some work. It is going to be some work. I'm not going to lie. But we see double Leo energy with the strength card here. And with don't let pride get in your way. And so, like, yeah, the part of the work, and I said the work because Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles is obvious, is here as well. But with the Six of Pentacles, you are going to be like being brought justice. You are going to be like paid well for this work. Yeah, because it says your hard work is paying off here. And that Six of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. But it's like there's this energy here of like there's work that's needed to be done. Balance spirituality and practicality with this card. So whatever side of it you may be on, whether and especially with the Six of Pentacles here, we're looking at the scales, balance. We already have Libra here. We have balance energy with the Temperance here. So there's something very important about balancing at this time. And so whether you've been too practical, right? Like you're planning everything out. And I already told you, like, baby, in eclipse season, that's really when that saying comes into play, like heavy, like man plans and God laughs. So like if you've been heavy practical, like trying to figure out each and everything, or you've like set your mind up in a way for it to only like look like this, to go like this is what I want, this is how it needs to look. Like if you've done that could end up being why you end up in this Nine of Swords. Because when it doesn't come through looking like that, you think all is lost. You think all is lost, but you hadn't accounted for the spirituality of it. You haven't accounted for the way that your angels are trying to like bring it in a way that like you don't have the full view. And that's why you have to look at the bigger picture. You have to allow for the divine to do its work. You have to allow for magic and miracles, have the space for it to be. And it's a balance. It's not saying do nothing, right? It's not saying do nothing, but there needs to be a balance. You need to know that there are things that you are here to do, that you can do. And then there comes a time when other energies step in, right? There's a balance here. And so like the gift that you're going to be receiving is like a real way to like work with this. And with the Pentacles energies here, this is going to be like physical lessons you're going to be getting. Like you're going to be seeing this in the 3D, where you're going to have to not let your pride get in your way. And this can have to do with a work situation. This may have to do with a work situation, with not letting your pride get in your way, with whatever you may be creating, with whatever you want to do. Make sure you're finding the balance, but you're going to be paid well. But balance is very important here. And so, yeah, so we got another major arcana here. So we have double Leo energy with the sun. We have both the Pisces energy. I also have the mutable moon card here. We have Temperance with Sagittarius. I didn't even realize that was with this. Look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's fixed signs. We have Aries here on the Aries card. We have the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Yeah. Okay. It's looking good, looking good. Okay, let's just get some fortunes because this is going so much longer. This is 50 minutes. Sheesh. Spirit, can I please have the fortune for the collective? Thank you. Fortune. Any fortunes for the collective? I'm like a lot kind of dropped out already, but we'll see if anything wants to come out. Okay. So we see cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Period. Chain, Chain of events that will affect your life. And I was already talking about, there's something about cycles here. So there may have already been a chain of events unfolding, right? So there may have already been a chain of events unfolding, but there is something that is literally being planned, destined, and created for you. Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Make sure it's not you, and make sure you don't respond to stupidity. Let them be where they at, and you maintain your own energy. We see carrot here with opportunity and windfall. So something is going to be coming in quick for you. And I saw that with that Eight of Wands. Harp, great happiness. Ooh, beautiful. You're going to be so happy. And that's over here with the sun. So yes, so much happiness. I love that. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And so maybe these are the people that need to be getting let go of, because the energy is gaining momentum. Look at this positive energy that is happening for you. And maybe this is part of the chain events that's going to happen when you let down these people, the ones who represent the turkey and the mule, right? And maybe you weren't listening to your intuition prior to it, because it came over here with this Two of Swords energy gaining momentum and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I didn't know so many of these cards from out. Okay, I see Axe, forces working against you, but we already see that you're protected for negative forces beyond your control. There's a lot of divine energy here. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So someone at a distance is missing you. We see lobster, financial pinch. This may be a part of your Nine of Swords worries. Don't let your emotions drive you into the wrong direction, because things are going to be working out for you. We see a new opportunity or windfall is coming. Wall, we see a misunderstanding. So something wasn't taken in the right way, but it can be cleared here. And maybe that's with this Eight of Wands energy. Something is about to get cleared up. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. And that's over here with this Nine of Swords too. Nothing is against you. Things are actually working out for you. You're actually protected. Vase, secret admirer. Secret admirer. So someone has been watching you. Someone's interested in you. This could be a younger woman. Will, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And we literally see that with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Two of Swords. That's literally this energy, right? Because you hadn't been listening to your intuition, but the Page of Cups is here to shift that. And especially if you let these people go, so you can move into the new energy. And the last card is Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. There's balance again. I'm like, T, because I be on it. I be on it, okay? So there's something that you need to be very careful about, okay? Much balance. There's balance that's needed here. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, right? And let's get a blessing, and we are done with this new moon eclipse in Aquarius. Oh my gosh, my cards just exploded. Hold on. Spirit, can I please have a blessing card for the collective? What is the collective's blessing? Ooh, it fell right on the sun. Oh my gosh. I'm like, just allow the cards, absorb. Take a deep breath. Yeah. So it fell right on top of the sun. It says sunlight blessing. A ray of light bursts through the cloud of uncertainty and darkness. And darkness transforms to light. You are blessed with the birth of something. Oh, wait, I'm skipping. Sorry. A new day is born and the first buds of spring appear. I told you that's spring energy. You are blessed with the birth of something new. A new season of your life begins with this very special blessing. Congratulations. You're stepping into a new season now, and it's going to be full of happiness. And we see that, and that's like confirmation on confirmation. And it's going to be majors. You have a lot of major energy here. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this resonated. This went so much longer than I really wanted it to. But hey, the message is the message. Like spirit is spirit. Yeah, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I will be back for the full moon eclipse in, is it gonna be a Virgo? Yeah. So I will be back for that, and I will see you then. Make sure you visit nametouchjewelry.com. Support your girl. If you wanna read in, hit me up. I'll also leave my email down there because I only have booking available for my new moon and full moon reads. But if you would like a general reading, maybe you want a love career reading, something specific, you can email me, hit me up. And so yeah, I will see y'all on the next one.